Hello Libras, I'm Christy, you're watching Tiny Turtle Tarot and this is your reading for February 2024. As always, if anything I say resonates or you feel it will resonate in the future, because obviously it's not happened yet, please let me know by liking and subscribing. Let's get on with your reading. What's happening for the beautiful Libras this month? So you have the Seven of Swords, you have the Devil, and you have the Hermit. Okay, there's something about retreating. This month you might feel the need to isolate or retreat or sneak away from something. Could be work with the Three of Pentacles. It doesn't have to be, it could also be a relationship. I don't know why I'm laughing, but the Seven of Swords is not understanding someone's intentions. And I say this all the time. Other readers read this as a thief, but you don't know if he's thieving those swords. He's not necessarily a thief. He could be the one that actually those swords belong to. He just looks a bit dodgy. So there's something here about not judging a book by its cover, or other people might judge you wrong and take you the wrong way. So there's something about communicating so that you can't be misconstrued or misunderstood. You can't be misunderstood if you communicate clearly, because Tarot's advice. So the only advice I'd have is, if that's you this month, make sure your intentions are clear so that people don't... Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter what other people think of you, but if you are worried, communicate that. And with the Devil and the Hermit, you're kind of dealing with things alone. So, and again, Tarot's advice. So I guess the advice would be, don't do that. Unless that is very healing for you. There's just something a little bit toxic here with the Devil. There's something where you might be a little bit addicted to dealing with things on your own, because that might be a way that you've healed yourself in the past, but I think that it's kind of like you've used that up now, and it might just be a coping mechanism or something you're resorting to avoid connection with others, because there's just something here where you seem like you're avoiding. You could just be avoiding facing something, but I'm just pay attention to your habits and pay attention to trying to break a cycle, because the Devil is just, this is also called the ego card sometimes. So there's something where your ego wants to protect you in some way from judgment, from pain, from something that it's perceiving. But pay attention to what is actually guiding you. Is it, like, what is it? What is your goal? What is it? Where are you going next? And find that light. And if you don't know what it is, there's just something where there's also something about there's actually a group of people around you that you could actually speak to about something. Funny that I said that, because you have Three of Pentacles. Like, there's more than one person, and you're watching this and you're like, I'm completely alone, Christy, I've got no one. There is someone that will listen to you. And you're still watching this going, no, I really am completely alone. Talk to your cat, talk to your fish, okay? Talk to your hedgehog. There's someone that will listen. Oh, okay. You got the Lover's card. You got the Four of Swords and the Ace of Wands. There's also, because you've got the Four of Swords landing on top of the Devil. So you're healing anything that's a little bit toxic, a little bit, any addictions or any self-sabotaging behavior, you're healing in February. And it feels like all of February. Like, it doesn't feel like towards the end of February you'll start to work on this. It feels like you're actually getting to it in February. Like, it's your overall, it's almost like a blanket over February is healing. With the Lovers and with the Ace of Wands, there's also a lover that is, there's a lot of attraction between you and someone. Getting Gemini energy, maybe that's the Lover's card here, but there's a lot of attraction between you and someone else, and it's very much reciprocated with this. If this is someone you're already in a union with, obviously you know what I'm talking about, and if you're completely single, there's someone new coming in that is, like, there's a lot of attraction. That's all I'm gonna say. You have the Hierophant and the Three of Swords. And the Five of Wands. Okay, So the Hierophant is like commitment. It's also discipline, consistency, and learning. There's some type of learning that's gonna, it might hurt a little bit to begin with. Now that doesn't sound very positive at all, but it is, trust me. It's almost like there's gonna be something that happens between you and someone where it seems like, I don't know why I'm getting a prickle come through. That's not like, I'm not saying something else, but I'm getting something about someone's gonna stand on a prickle and you're gonna go, ow, but then you're gonna see something on the ground and go, oh, glad that happened. Like there's something where some type of pain you'll stumble across is actually gonna point to something better. It's gonna point to something good. This could be a heartbreak that's happened recently. Maybe it's a heartbreak, right, that's happened and you're like, ow. But then it's pointing you in the direction of someone better, that's a much better fit, that's a much more sincere person, and it's like a short little ow has saved you a lot of time going in the wrong direction. It's like, I can't explain it any better than that. Stand on a prickle, hurt for a second, point you in the right direction. Like it's something where it was meant to happen. Obviously, for some of you, this is a heartbreak or like a breakup in the past. It hurt a bit more than standing on a prickle, but for some of you at least, with the Seven of Wands, you get what I'm trying to say. Sorry, I'm so distracted. King of Pentacles with the Seven of Wands. There is something about persevering in your business or work life in February. It's gonna feel a little bit like an uphill battle to begin with the Seven of Wands, but it's gonna work out. Some of you are doing like late nights, or you're just like up late at night, like can't sleep. Don't overthink something. That's an annoying thing to say, and I always say it, but you've got the Two of Swords came out before. Now you've got the Five of Wands and the Queen of Wands. There's something where if you just confidently decide that something is the way it is and that you're going to make it happen, it's going to happen. But if you kind of sit there going, oh, I'm not sure, is this going to work? Is this going to work? Is this happening? Are they thinking this? Is this going to work out for me? Is it going to go this way, this way, this way, this way? All these different thoughts are coming in. There's something with the Queen of Wands where you're just going to kind of decide that you're going to make something happen because you can. There's like nothing stopping you from just deciding you can get this, deciding you can make this work. With the World, I'm getting a really big wave of deja vu right now. With the World, there's a new cycle that will start in your life as you're coming into this energy of just deciding things are going to work out for you. Just decide, like, why not is the energy. It's almost like there's going to be people that are like, why are you doing that? Or why do you think that's going to work out for you? Or if anybody says anything about this, you're just going to have this beautiful confidence about you where you just go, why not? Because I felt like it. Why are you doing that, Libra? Because I felt like it. Like, it's simple, but also like you might be just distancing yourself from certain people that are like that are in that energy of, what are you doing that for? Because I wanted to, like, and there's also this sense of people not believing you're going to get what you're going to get. Like, you have big dreams and big aspirations, and there's someone around you in particular that doesn't see it's going to happen. Something like, who cares? It's going to happen. Like, there's nothing stopping you. They don't know that. I don't think the people that are judging you are people that aren't disciplined enough or aren't courageous enough to go after things they actually want. So they're trying to like bring you down, because I think there's a little bit of insecurity and fear that the fact that they can see that you're right, and they can see that they too could be where you are at and where you are going if they had the courage to step out of their comfort zone. 10 of Pentacles and 4 of Wands. It's very nice cards to get as I'm talking about this, because 10 of Pentacles is building a legacy. It's also, it can be financial, like wealth. Like, you could be creating a lot of wealth for yourself that will last generations, but it could also be a sense of, sometimes I get this as building a house for some reason. just me personally, Ten of Pentacles, I just see it as like building a house, and then you have the Four of Wands with it, which really, really exaggerates that for me. Unless you're like an architect and you're building houses. I'm seeing some of you building houses in February, or at least setting down like the foundations of how you're going to make that a reality, or how, you know, the first steps of bringing that into the 3D world. But there's something starting, there's something forming that is like the grounding foundations that's gonna last your whole life with the Ten of Pentacles. This could be a new relationship coming in that you're kind of putting in the pillars for, putting in the foundations for, creating something stable, or it could be a new job, it could be a new thing, but it's like you're just creating those first things and you're doing things as perfectly as you can without putting pressure on yourself, and then it's setting up a very strong foundation to create a lot of success. In like, it's something about like the physical world, like your physical world, like material, sorry, not physical, like your material world is leveling up, even if you do not care, even if you're watching this and I'm with you and you're just like, why would I want, really, like, I don't care about how fancy my house is, I don't care about how fancy my car is, I'm with you. However, it's upgrading. It's getting better, it's getting easier, it's getting, like, there's something where you're making the best of any situation. However, you're going to be given the best situation. And you're like not bothered, but you're still, some of you are bothered, but a lot of you are at this place where you're just happy. And as I'm saying that, the sun comes out. You're happy wherever you are. Even on the Titanic, which you know could sink, but you're still happy. There's something where you're making happiness out of unhappy situations, and because of that you're then attracting a lot of stability for yourself, because you're happy and stable no matter where you are. You're then creating a lot of stability. With the Emperor, you could even be going off on your own, creating a job, creating a business for yourself. A lot of you, there's something about boats or as well. You could be getting a boat or going on a cruise ship or something soon. I'm gonna wrap your reading up here. Thank you so much for watching. If anything I said resonated or you feel it will, please let me know by liking and subscribing, and I'll see you next Tuesday for Tiny Tall Tarot Tuesdays.